So you've been giving yourself a better emotional nurturing, better family, better taking better care of yourself, and that work moves into nurturing yourself for something greater than what you were born to. So it's time to nurture yourself and start to feel like you're at the level you want to be at before the level comes. Good morning, my friend, and welcome back from the weekend. Welcome to Monday. Well, Mercury might be retrograde, but you know what? Our life moves forward in a fast way. It's a good day, it's a good week, and I have 3 steps to a good harvest. Keep streaming for your Monday Namaste today. Welcome to Namaste Today, a reassuring way to start every day. I'm your host and spiritual life coach, Sensei Chris Witecki. I'm humbly here to serve the light and kind of feel myself as a spiritual traffic cop, and I'm always directing people onward, higher, and upward. May I say thank you for tuning in today and Namaste. Well, today, Mercury might be retrograde, but we are still moving forward in a big way. In fact, the sun is starting to conjunct Jupiter, which means we are fixing the slingshot into a new mirage, a new reality. But first, we're going to harvest what we have done and worked so hard in Virgo for. So today, I've got 3 steps to a good harvest in your megascope. And first, let's look at your zodiac weather. This zodiac weather is for Monday, September 19, 2016. Well, looking ahead at our 5-day moodcast. Tomorrow is going to be sunny and rather creative. Wednesday is cloudy with a chance of minor showers. And Thursday, I predict partly cloudy and spaced out. But today, consider it sunny and quite productive. In fact, we are manifesting abundance as we feel. Now, the Great Human Walk has reached step 27 Virgo today. That means the ruling channel is channel 9, I act, I am. And that means the ruling planet is Mars in Sagittarius. Now, our emotional focus today is feeling valuable and grounded. The moon is in Act 1 of Taurus. And our Mercury retrograde is officially rediscovering our inner peace. Mercury is slowing down at step 15 Virgo. So today, I argue, begins the harvest, and that's what Virgo is most known for. You'll be seeing conscious harvest in your life, and in your megascope, I'll give you 3 tips to a good harvest. But first, steep yourself some tea, and let's have our Monday tea time. Hello, my friend, and welcome to our tea time. Today's tea time topic is beauty can be ugly. And this actually comes from a story I observed a couple weeks ago or so about this Playboy model, former Playboy model, takes a picture with their iPhone or her smartphone of a woman in a changing room, like a 70-year-old woman in a locker room changing room. Really poor taste. She was being a mean girl, really. And I know girls like that. There are mean girls like that. And of course, she's this beautiful Playboy model. And I thought, I think I'm going to share with my viewing audience my beliefs about beauty, all right? To some degree, as we all say, beauty is only skin deep. It's like people who are beautiful kind of are stuck. They're always beautiful, and that's something to deal with and as a human being. Now, depending on your spiritual philosophy about things. Now, I think a lot of beautiful people think that they were just blessed by God or blessed by their parents or grateful for their parents, and they kind of like put it in that kind of degree. But I actually believe that if you are beautiful in this life, if you have a beautiful persona, it comes from having been a beautiful spirit for a long time or working consciously on your beauty. So if you've spent a whole lifetime working on your beauty and trying to refine your beauty, not just with makeup and stuff, I mean literally trying to eat right and be healthy and feel vibrant, I believe that your soul becomes more and more refined, balanced, and manifests more and more beauty. I think it's something that our soul knows how to do, okay? But I believe, like with some cases where beauty can be ugly, okay? Like we saw here where a woman was literally, she's beautiful, and she was being ugly about beauty. I think in those cases, it's definitely a reflection of their spiritual level. And what you're seeing there is that for her, the beauty is not enough. She still does not believe that she's lovable and beautiful on the inside. And, her little girl is, I believe, making fun of this other girl because her little girl feels like that woman. And of course, the irony is you're going to be 70 one day too, honey. I've seen where the Playboy bunnies go, like they do age. So did Hugh. And I have no disrespect for anybody. I just made me think about beauty and how beauty manifests. Now, I want to share some of my tips on beauty. Seriously, my tips on beauty. And what I mean by that is my spiritual tips on beauty. For one, I believe that if you live in your heart, you do stay young. Okay, and your body regenerates. If you are in the light and in your heart, I notice that people look fantastic. Even people really old look fantastic. You know what I mean? Like when you're in the light, you just glow. So a lot of beauty by human beings is actually us perceiving their energy and not their actual skin. So it's like it is all beauty's in the eye of the beholder, and that has a lot to do with the energy people give. Now, I believe we can literally change our bodies. And this is a story I want to share with you. When I was a teenager, my teeth were coming in crooked. And we came from middle class, divorced family, could not get braces. Again, some kids got braces and got their teeth fixed, not us. And so, I just didn't want to be that guy. You know what I mean? So I wasn't sure what to do. And I remember at like 12, 13, really, that was one of the things that stressed me out. Was I was wise enough to know that my teeth were going out the door. Plus, my parents, God bless them, my dad lost his teeth very young. My mom has bad teeth stuff. So I was like, it just wasn't looking good. So I prayed. I prayed for my teeth to straighten. I prayed to Spirit, and I, with my heart, showed Spirit, I really don't want to have crooked teeth. And we can't afford it, so please have them grow straight. That's what I said. And lo and behold, my teeth actually started to ache for like 5-6 weeks, and I was like, oh, they're getting worse, And I think I didn't even look at them for a long time. And then one day I looked in the mirror and I'm like, holy shift, my teeth are getting straighter. And some people go, you have beautiful teeth. I'm like, if you look close to these things, again, it's a lot of it's my energy shining out. I think that helps it a lot. But I also was one of my first self-made miracles of self-manifestation of beauty is focusing on my teeth, seeing how I want them to look and whatnot. Now, whenever I've gone to the gym and sculpted my body that way too, I always show my body in an image. Hey, this is what I want us to look like. I think this would be our bright thing. And so I communicate with image too. And, body sculpting, getting into your body and seeing how it responds, you'll see real quickly how you'll start feeling beautiful and literally beginning to look beautiful in your own eyes. So don't think that beauty cannot be achieved. It can. It is something we light cast into reality. The more you love yourself, the more beautiful you are. All right. With that, let's take a sip of tea. My throat. And channel for you the Megascope today. This is basically my tips from Spirit of how to handle today. We have a lot of interesting energy, and the sun is beginning to conjunct Jupiter with Mercury retrograde. I say that 5 times. So without further ado, let me take a sip of tea and channel for you. Ooh, yeah, lots of different energies going on today. So looking at the moon, yeah, it's going to be a productive day. And, today is basically just moving forward. What I see with Spirit is tons of harvest. Even if you've decided you don't want something, go ahead and accept your harvest. You can always sell it for something or trade it for something. Okay? So there's a lot of harvest coming in, and at first I felt a little anxiety, but I think that's just normal Moon and Taurus stuff. That's why I checked to see where the moon was. There's always a little insecurity that there'll be that something won't go right when the moon isn't early in Taurus. So I think people are feeling a little bit of that today. Also, it's a step 9 day. There's a lot of energy of push, 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 and that's really take, receive, accept and receive, start harvesting your hard work from the year. Now that said, I do have 3 tips to a conscious good harvest here for you to help you get the most out of today and your whole week. The first tip, step 1, pick the low-hanging fruit. Trust me as sensei, as a Taurus, as an overachiever, pick the low-hanging fruit. Get that off and into the barrels. Save the tough jobs for last. That's just my advice. Step 2, decide your yield ahead of time. Okay, this is a Taurus trick. Okay, but you decide how many bushels it's going to be and then see if you're right. But decide and commit to that. You're telling consciousness, hey, this is what I expect. Let's not be about it. Okay? Step 3, the entire time of harvest, express gratitude. Gratitude is the attitude of receiving. When you be grateful, you create new moments for you to be grateful again. So really, the posture is gratitude to receive our greatest joy. All right, my friend, Des watched over my personal sensei service, and I hope you sign up right now. We're having a little contest if you do. I'm going to talk about how to heal with Chiron. The sun has been dancing with Chiron. Chiron is helping us heal. I'm going to give you some legits on how you do that. And in your eye candy at 3 o'clock, I'll talk about where Chiron is currently helping and recovering you, because it helps you to harvest when you know where Chiron happens to be. Now, if you're watching us on YouTube, please be kind and do subscribe. I'll thank you ahead of time. And you can follow me on Twitter at CWateki as the handle. And if you'd like to try to find out about the bright star you really are, join my personal sensei service for $1.99. You'll be entered into a contest to win one of 4 readings I'll be giving away. But more importantly, you will be on the path to serious joy. Give it a try. You might like it. All right, my friend, that is all I have to kick off this Mercury Retrograde Monday. We got a lot of cool stuff this week, including Mercury Go Direct in the next 24 hours. Remember, I love you, and live, love, be.